is up, everyone? Thanks for coming back. Hope you guys had a good Easter weekend. I hope some of you brought your Easter threads like my man Vince the Prince.
I want to see the dog.
That is a tough outfit to pull off, but I think he does it well. Your man bought the family squirt guns for the weekend as well. We had a battle royale in the front yard. I had to use Vince the Prince as a human shield, but my wife shot us anyway.
Hey!
I mean, what's that all about? But it's all good. Speaking of all good, Senior, my man Dayton Huntsman, bringing back the good news segment, his Dayton Daily News. He's talking about the good things that are happening around the world despite our quarantine madness. So Dayton, drop some knowledge.
What's good, Seaside and everyone else? I'm Dayton, and this is the Dayton Daily News, or should I say the Dayton Daily-ish News. Today, I have another special guest who's my personal hero, so without further ado, let's jump into some good news. It's not uncommon for movie mogul Tyler Perry to make national headlines for his good deeds, and this week he's being praised around the world after he was revealed to be an anonymous donor for shoppers of the senior kind. As thousands of grandmas and grandpas browsed the aisles of supermarkets in New Orleans and Atlanta, Georgia, they were stunned to hear that their groceries had been paid for by the Atlanta Angel. The unidentified do-gooder had picked up the tab for every shopper participating in the senior hour at 29 Winn-Dixies and 44 Kroger's. Although the donor's identity had initially been kept a secret, supermarket management later confirmed that it was Tyler Perry. It just goes to show you which celebrities care about people and which ones are telling us to stay at home in their mansions. A compassionate Michigan man is being praised for using his savings to buy gas for nurses fighting coronavirus. Last week, Alan Marshall stood on the corner of the Exxon gas station near the Detroit Medical Center holding up a sign that read, "Free gas for nurses." Marshall ended up spending $900 of his own money to fill the tanks of between 50 to 80 medical workers on the hospital's front lines. Although Marshall had been originally saving the money to buy himself a knife sharpening tool, he felt inspired to do something nice for the local hospital staff after dropping off his wife, who's an essential worker, off at her shift with the Blue Cross Blue Shield. And now, I'm going to turn over to my co-host, who's also my best friend and personal hero. Dayton, please take it away. Thank you, Dayton, for the introduction. It's a sad time to be a moviegoer as COVID-19 affects many theaters across the country. Major chains have been forced to shut their doors in light of the pandemic and face an uncertain future. That said, there is a hope amongst all of this, as not all movie theaters have closed their doors. A recent survey determined that 14 theaters stayed open last weekend, and 13 of them are the kind that are best equipped to handle social distancing. Drive-ins.
Dayton, way to bring it once again. Remember, TV2 UPC Clan, your projects are due by the end of the day. And just to prove that I'm not asking you to do something that I wouldn't do myself, I put together a little coronavirus video kind of chronicling what is happening at our house, specifically with my wife, the news reporter, trying to do news reports from our living room with two maniac kids running around and a handsome yet immature husband always in her way. Here's what kind of unfolded.
Hello, this is the Shellgren coronavirus. Stay away.
Coronavirus. Coronavirus. Coronavirus.
Wash your hands.
Today, start working
Coronavirus.
on not touching your face. Not touching your face.
Everybody wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Not touching your face.
Possible. I see them working very hard on that. That's a very big fact. But I think in today's historic game,
and take every step necessary to protect our citizens.
I'm up. I'm up. I'm up. Can you hear me?
Hello. Watch out.
I can see your butt cheeks.
It's coronavirus, baby. Coronavirus, baby.
Courtney Robinson here with my crew.
Let's not do it again.
All right, now let's do this for Lorraine. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Here, it's still recording. Can you hear me?
Not touching your face.
Everybody wash your hands.
Bye-bye.
So I'm not saying you have to produce stuff like that, but just be creative. You can do anything your big brain can think of. If you're vlogging, I don't want you just sitting in front of a computer talking about how boring your day is or whatnot. Get out there, move around, show me different things, okay? TV1, you guys are all over the map. Some of you are on to the first drafts, and if you are, you're my heroes. I'm still waiting for ideas from some of you people, and half of the people still need to turn in treatment. So let's get on it, please, because the more you fall behind, this is not an easy thing to catch up on. So get the first 2 steps out of the way. Rough draft people, like I said, thank you, thank you. We're going to take this slow because we're all new to this. It's basically location, time of day. So Clearwater, afternoon. Boom, done. Action is number 2. So you're describing the scene. So maybe you're at a football field. So football field, players, running, catching, doing all this stuff. What else is happening within that scene? Maybe it's a close-up of the coach talking to one of the players or something like that. But you're describing the action within that scene, okay? If that makes sense. Like I said, if it doesn't, email me and we'll work through it together. 3's pretty simple too. In the middle, dialogue, the name of your character. So Bill. And then 4, dialogue goes under that, whatever he is saying or she is saying or whatever your character, whoever it is, whatever they're saying. Right? Simple. Like I said, go to Celtics. I signed up for it. It's pretty easy. It formats it for you. Don't sweat the format. Like I said before, this is meant in the industry. I'm a screenwriter. I sell it to the movie company, and then I walk away, right? So they need to know each step. For us, you are the screenwriter, but you're also filming, so you have the luxury of like knowing more. So the details need to be as specific as if you are selling it to a movie company, because you're not there to walk them through it, if that makes sense, okay? That is it. That is all. Before we go, if you guys are falling behind, email me. Maybe you guys have different circumstances that have popped up. Maybe you have crazy classes that are demanding things, but I'm a pretty reasonable guy. So all right? Have a great day.